Well, I think it's been really good. Very, very smooth. As a coach, you want to see improvement from practice 1 to practice 2, and so on and so forth. And we certainly have. Feel very excited about this group. They're a group. They've fought physical and mental fatigue throughout training camp, which is natural, and have come out and really rallied in competitive periods. Have done a great job. So we're awfully excited and very pleased where we are right now.
It's been a very productive first week of practice. This is year 2 with our system. So with the second year, we've been able to focus more time on fundamentals, more time with situational football, guys becoming better tacklers, better at attacking the football, working on the turnover game, looking at more of the finer points of the defense rather than just last year at this time installing where to go and how to get there and what calls, match with what.
Well, quite a few have. Kind of going along with Cam and the receiving corps. I think Seth Coates made a huge jump from his true freshman year to now his sophomore year. And it started back in January in the weight room and his work in the summer, and his conditioning level and where he is physically. He's a big kid now. He's over 200 pounds now, 6'3.5" or so, and got a 6'8" wingspan. So he plays much bigger than even 6'3". So he has had a great camp and really showcasing what the work he's put in throughout the year, and is having a great camp. Inside receivers, Cody Appenzell is doing an outstanding job along with Seth Stewart. Really happy with them. Akeem Kelsall has moved from our wingback position, which plays primarily on the left side, to fill Aaron Knight's role at Y, and is doing extremely well at that position as well. And Akeem, being a 2-year starter going into year 3 is, for him now, there's no more thinking. It's going out and playing. He understands our system very, very well, and allowing his great ability just to shine through, and he's certainly having a great camp as well. Of course, Antoine Campbell is back. Garrett Harvey is back. So our depth at running back, it looks a lot different than it did towards the end of the year last year. And the beauty of that, those guys that were younger getting to, been thrown into the fire after injuries have gotten a lot of experience. And now we have guys that are sophomores like Jason Nicodemus and Aaron Harris now with experience coming back. So it's a great problem to have with the amount of running backs we have in that depth. So we're happy with a lot of those skill players.
Yeah, a couple of guys have had really good weeks. One in particular, Nashawn Lewis. Nashawn played a lot at times last year during the season, and this year he's really raised his level of play, and his practice maturity has improved a lot. I mean, he's a kid now that's paying attention to the finer details. A couple of younger kids also in the secondary have done well. Guys like Tony Allen, guys like Jalen McIntyre, guys like Trevin Wilson are having a good first week in college football. At linebacker, Jamel Green, he was a kid 2 years ago that started and had a whole lot of experience, and then last year played in a rotation with a couple guys but has extensive game experience. He's had a good first week. And then other guys around Stamps and Harris, like Kyle Mathewson, who brings back a lot of physicality and a lot of experience to the inside backer position with the likes of Corey Terrell and Mike Brevard and Steve Kiermaier. So it's been a very deep unit on the back end, and guys who've really enjoyed working with this first week. Andrew missed a lot of the spring because he was going through the rehabilitation process. He was going through and trying to get the knee stronger, whereas now he's at the point where the first couple days we're just kind of testing it out, kind of to see how everything would be in live work. And really about day 3, day 4, he really raised his level of play, started playing more physical and a lot faster. We're looking for big things out of him this year. Elliot Nelson, a kid out of New Haven, last year played a little bit, but he learned from guys like Taylor Brown and Eric Humphrey, and he's had a very good first week at camp. Look for him to maybe solidify that starting position next to Tabler. And then Jalen McIntyre, a young kid out of North Central, has had a very good camp so far.
Wesley's a fifth-year guy. He's had a lot of experience in his his 3 previous seasons of eligibility. Has done a great job in his leadership and his preparation. Really happy with his progress. Brad Jarzab looks a year older in making decisions faster. Doing an outstanding job. Really pleased with his progress. Then Nick Ferrer, as a true freshman, doesn't look like one. He's 6'4", 220 pounds. Got the big arm, and more importantly, he's extremely bright. Picked up our system extremely well. Has a great understanding of football in general. Just a very high IQ player, and has done extremely well. And we feel really good about that position right now. From our standpoint, going against the competition that we do with guys on our own team on the opposite side of the ball, make those individuals so much better. From a one-on-one standpoint, Cam Smith and Corey Stamps go against each other every day, and 2 All-Americans that get to compete against each other. There's nothing better than that, from a development standpoint this early in the season. So, those matchups happen a lot. It's the same thing when it comes to 11-on-11 periods. Our offensive line is seeing Zach Bruce and Keith Harris, and great pass rushers. We've got to run block those guys, and we feel that obviously the defense being what they are and who we are there. It's a great test for us in preparation for this upcoming season, because we feel if we have success against them, we feel pretty optimistic about other opponents as well.
It's been a great atmosphere this first week. We're competing offense against defense, but we all know at the end of the day it's the Cougars that win or lose. So the guys are competing all day long in practice, and then doing a great job of knowing that everything that we do on the field, whether the offense converts a first down or the defense gets a turnover, it's just one step in the right direction towards the team getting better.